Let's see. Does the CARES Act cover anything related to tenants not being able to pay rent due to losing jobs?
No, not really. The CARE Act is the People Act. That's your people, not your tenants. And the EIDL loan could cover that sort of thing.
Is the EIDL loan not part of the CARES Act, Lee? Is that separate?
The EIDL loan actually was mainly defined in the Family First Act, which came out on March 16th. And then the CARES Act is March 27th. So the EIDL loan kind of started to stoke up after March 16th.
Let's see. I have a real estate business, a flip business, and a buy and hold real estate business. And I'm in the process of starting an assisted living house I need capital for. I have some hard money loans I like to pay off with the EIDL. We talked about this. These loans are not meant to refinance long-term debt. What's the process of getting back rents, Airbnb, monthly rents? That's going to be through the EIDL loan. The PPP loan won't help you there.
You got to remember, PPP is people, and the EIDL loan is for the other business expenses that you've incurred.
All right, I am a sole proprietor real estate agent. I had less than stellar years in 2018 and 19 and wrote off the majority of my income. Will the EIDL be based on the actual adjusted income I reported or on the actual gross income I had? The EIDL loan is only asking for gross income and cost of goods sold. I'm not really sure how they're calculating the amount that you receive, but I don't see how it could be actual adjusted income because it's not based on your net income numbers. Although
you've got to do a profit and loss on the EIDL loan. They're interested in what your business is doing. And the EIDL loan is also based on the credit of the individual owners of the company. It's a payback loan, and they want to see if it can be paid back. They've waived a lot of the restrictions. You don't have to prove that you couldn't get money elsewhere, that sort of thing. But generally, it's a payback loan, and that's what they're looking at is this loan going to get paid back? So if you're not showing any profit or any income or this and that and the other, they're going to scratch their head and say, I don't know if this could be paid back or not.
I do think they're trying to make that EIDL loan a lot easier to apply for, Lee. It seems like instead of it taking 10 hours to complete, you can do it in half an hour now. I mean, it was so complicated. There's a lot of accountants charging $2,300 just to help someone apply for that loan.
Well, the actual SBA law says that the accountant or the attorney can charge up to $2,500. Now they can charge more than that, but they have to notify the client that they are charging more than the recommended retail price, so to speak, according to the SBA.
But I think the EIDL loan's getting a lot easier. They're trying to make it quicker and easier. People were frustrated. The site was crashing. It was a never-ending questions. When that application first came out, I've never heard so many curse words in my life from different individuals. So I'm interested in applying for the EIDL loan to help our real estate business that holds less than a dozen rental properties and our note holders for close to 70 homes in which we carry the paper and pay our underlying investors. I'm hoping the loan will be able to help with our business, but I'm skeptical because they are all private loans. It doesn't matter if it's a private loan or if the loan is held by the bank. If you've got to make those mortgage payments, and that's what the EIDL loan is there to help you do. You cannot take the EIDL loan to refinance long-term debt. So if you have a mortgage with the bank on one of your rentals, or you have a private party holding the note, and it's at 6% interest, and you want to get the EIDL loan because it's 4% interest, and you're thinking you're going to refinance using the EIDL loans, it won't work. The EIDL loan will work though for making the monthly payments. You can do it for that to stay afloat until this whole thing makes a turnaround. So,
and the EIDL loan is a 10-year loan. So
I thought it's up to 30. No, did they?
Yeah, it is up to 30. I'm sorry, but it's generally going to be 10 years is what they're thinking. But yes, it will go to 30. You are right.